Let's continue with the part 2 of the generation and conduction of the nerve impulse. In the first part, we have seen how we can develop the resting membrane potential. In resting condition, the axon is called as polarized, with a negative charge inside and a positive charge outside. There, the membrane is more permeable to potassium and almost impermeable to sodium, and the sodium-potassium pumps are also active. These sodium-potassium pumps are pumping 2K plus inside and 3Na plus outside. Now, how we get the action potential? Whenever a stimulus of a threshold of minus 55 millivolts enters, there is rapid influx of Na plus ions. That is, the membrane increases its permeability for Na plus. So, Na plus enters into the membrane inside the exoplasm, because of which the inner charge becomes positive and the outer charge becomes negative in a part called as, say, site A. The remaining axon is in the polarized condition. Now, site A, where you have reverse of the charges, is called as depolarized, and this contains the action potential. That is, the potential difference is at the site A, which contains the stimulus or the nerve impulse. Now, the nerve impulse starts moving from site A to site B. So, the current flows from A to B on the inner surface and from B to A from the outer surface. This also completes the current flow and the circuit. So, now the impulse is moving towards the B. So, the site B now becomes permeable. Remember that the sodium permeability which has increased is extremely short-lived, only for a fraction of a second. That means immediately again the membrane regains its permeability for K plus and becomes almost impermeable to Na plus. Anyhow, the pumps are also active, which are pumping the 2K plus inside and 3Na plus outside. So, at site A, the whole thing goes back to the normal condition. That is, the inner charge will become minus and the outer charge will become positive. So, the site A has regained its polarity called as repolarization, whereas the stimulus has now moved to the site B, where site B has become more permeable to sodium. We can show in the form of the action potential curve as well, where you can see the upper graph is called as the depolarization reaching the positive, and the lower is called as repolarization coming back to the normal condition. Hope you have understood.